Welcome back, everyone. We made it back. Hello and welcome back. How are you all doing today? Hope you're doing well. We made it back on the same day. We did it. We did the thing. And in time that we should be able to try and go get those guys. So we're going to need to work quick. We're going to go quick today. We go quick. We're going to try and go and raid those as quick as we can. We need to get ourselves to level 30. We're just blasting straight in this. We need to get ourselves to level 30 as quick as we can. We need to get ourselves some crystal, and we need to get ourselves some brimstone. Let's go ahead and grab our hound, who does need some more food. We can pick up food on the way. Do we have a cleaver with us somewhere? Oh, we can make an iron one, but we just have like a... Yeah, perfect. Good enough. We don't need anything too special, let's be honest. Fine. Oh, jeez. It's not ready for him to be right behind me. Alright, we're gonna run. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run to Hanuman's Grotto. First and foremost, because we need a bunch of crystal, which I probably should have repaired the pick first, but it's fine. It's fine. Ah, people online talking about things. They're talking about setting pots, which makes me nervous, because this makes me think that they're playing with explosive jars. It makes me nervous seeing that in chat. I don't think they're coming after us, though. I think we're fine. Because you would need one explosive to blow into our base. at least the base we've been using currently. The new base that we're building, you'll need more than one explosive to get in there. Right now, you only need one to blast into our house. But we're going to run to Hanuman's Grotto. We're going to grab ourselves the crystal that we need. Once we're done with that, we're going to circle back around and grab more brimstone. Because I didn't even check to see if we had enough brimstone, but I know we used all of the brimstone that we had gotten before. So we're going to need that brimstone too. We've got the dragon powder, or we've already got the demon blood and the R that we need to make the dragon powder. It's just the crystal and the brimstone, so we got to get that done. Oh no, it's a poison cure. Okay, good. That's good to hear. Sounds like there's friendly people on the server doing friendly things. We like this. This is good for us. Are you just yeah, you're just an exile. You're just an exile? You're an armor too. We already got an armor. We don't need you. Just make sure that our good old doggo is just running with us. We have no need to get into any combat over here. We gotta move. We've got an hour and 17 minutes until the raid window closes, so we gotta move fast. We need to collect the resources, gain the levels, get going. Oh, hello. Oh, just regular exile. We gotta go. Oh, weird. Didn't expect him to be walking down here, though. I didn't think they had a path down there. Maybe she attacked someone there and then ran back up. Maybe saw an imp or something down below. I'm not sure. Okay, so let's also... Oh, I don't have any arrows. We've got the bow, but 0 arrows. Nice. Okay, I was going to take advantage of that to try and clear some enemies, but nope. Alright. Here we go, Hanuman's Grotto. We are going to want to grab a little bit of food before we go in, so let's go ahead and take out 1 or 2 of these shellbacks first. Just get into this big old melee over here. Clear them out. There we go. Take those guys down. I'll take this guy down. Or not. I'll take them all. It's fine. It's fine, buddy. Don't worry. I got you covered. Alright, let's get some food for him. Oh my goodness, can I get, like, more savory flesh than that? Because that'd be... Alright. Alright, nice. Taken care of. Alright, good. It seems like we got friendly people on the server. We like that. Granted, we are going to be blowing up some clans, but... Should be okay. Oh my goodness, there's so many of them here. Jeez. Our doggo is on defensive right now. We don't actually want him fighting these guys, especially since they're one-hits. He'll defend himself, of course. Ooh, it is dark down here. Probably should have made a torch. Jeez, that was a mistake. We want to make sure we stay friendly with the people on the server if we can. At least with people that are active. Who are actually looking to see where people are. We're not looking to start a fight. We're playing an Ironman challenge. They could probably take us out in no time. Yeah, we're good here. Well, it's fine. Botched the spelling. Not a big deal. We have to focus on getting out of here. Can I not get this crystal? Oh, this crystal's gather, but not... Oh my goodness. That's right, they changed things. How's it going, Curse Engine? How are you doing today? Yes, a very rare triple stream day. That's right, we have to gather with our own mitts. We can't grab with anything else. Okay, right, it's 50 crystal per explosive. We're gonna need at least 2 to be able to get inside. But ideally, we have some spares so we can go and blast through some chests as well, right? How's it going, Real Glocksmith? Thanks for the follow. Welcome. Good to have you here. Oh. Oh, wrong button. E. Keep on collecting. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Everything we can. You keep streaming PvP, you keep watching? Yeah. We'll mostly be doing it on weekends. We play this game on weekends predominantly right now. Eventually we'll go ahead and do entire stream weeks again like we used to. But right now it's just a weekend stream. Crystal is hand or by spell now. Oh, man. When they changed everything... Well, not everything. When they changed a lot of things to being by hand, I just can't get it through my head. I'm just not used to it. Oh, yeah. The spell is now... Well, the spell used to... It was really good having the spell, but it wasn't really necessary to go and, like, blast through sorcery to get it. But now... Now it really is. If all crystal is hand gathered, which kind of makes sense if you're using, like, you know, we need crystal, and if you're using a pick, you're breaking it into tiny pieces. But if all of it's by hand, then the spell makes way more sense now. But the fact that you can't gather bugs with a pickaxe, or rocks on the ground or branches on the ground can't be broken with a pickaxe or a hatchet to then be able to grab a larger quantity of it instead of like the 1 or 2 that you get to because we're on a PvP server. It's wild to me. Yeah, the pick would give you a bonus amount, the spell doesn't. Yeah, but the spell in some of these caves makes more sense to use the spell, like in Hodwin's Grotto specifically, because there's these things like in the walls that you can't act. There are more crystals in the walls that you cannot reach because the axe or pickaxe will hit the wall, right? But in other places like the Glittering Cave or whatever it's called, that's between the snow biome and the jungle. That one I don't see much of a reason to. Yeah, Demon Blood is also a lot more rare now. Harder to farm, really? Is it really? I haven't noticed that. I've got 100 and something Demon Blood, and it's 1 Demon Blood per explosive. Well, we can make 130 something explosives. We got plenty. Alright, we're just going to finish doing this once we finish leveling here. And then we need to go for Brimstone. Brimstone! Alright, we got enough. Where'd my boy go? Here you are, boy. Right, that's plenty. We'll be able to make plenty of explosives with that. Let's get going. Best way to get Demon Blood is the Giant Snakes? What? Really? I thought Giant Snakes only ever guaranteed drop 1 Demon Blood. Am I wrong on that? Have they changed that? It used to be only 1 Demon Blood. Per giant snake that you took down. So while it was consistent, it wasn't great. Like, you would be able to gather more demon blood more inconsistently from imps. Imps had a higher chance of giving you demon blood. Because you could get, because then you could use like your pick or whatever. Let's go over here for it instead of up here, just less we have to go and clear. Now you get like 240 from one snake? That's insane. What? Yeah, one skull animals usually give demon blood. Yeah. We're gonna go over here to the... something's refuge. I'm already blanking on what it's called. We're gonna go over here and grab our brimstone. The 3 skull giant snakes, there's only 2 of them. Oh, okay. I know which ones you're talking about. Yes, you're right. I was thinking about like the ones found on like the Serpent Island. Just the general, nothing special, they're just bigger than normal snakes. Yeah. One in the arena and one in the unnamed city. Yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, those guys, yeah. Those guys are great for demon blood. I thought you were talking about like the 1 skull snakes. Is he gonna be okay over there? I know he struggles to hit Crocs, because they're just... he's too big. He's a big boy. He's too tall. Okay, it's just hyena. It's like I saw something moving up there. Getting nervous. Dude. Where are you coming from? Like, I came in from nowhere. I came from way over there, rather. Wild. Alright, let's get in here. Let's grab some brimstone and get out. One's built in this zone. That's nice. What are we dealing with? Anyone good? Probably not. There's almost never anyone good up front. I say as there's a as there actually is a good one up front. Ooh, that's really unfortunate. We're on a timer. We're gonna have to take her out. Sorry, Deidre. Hopefully she respawns. We're on a set amount of time here, Deidre. There's a tier 4 fighter right there. Named. I'll take the olive potions. Won't say no. Should be a decent tier 4 for us to grab to have a tier 4 fighter, at least one. Not the best one out there, but good enough. If you do the fatality, you get full health. Wait, what? Sinner's Refuge, that's what it was. Wait, we get full health? Really? I didn't think we got full health from doing that. That's wild. We are level 28. Let's go ahead and put this point in vitality, just to keep ourselves alive. Life is more important than anything else. Yeah, we're gonna have to clear out the entirety of Sinner's Refuge, I think. Because we need to get up to level 30. We only have 1 hour until the raid window ends. Get in there, buddy. Get him! Oh, a Carpenter 3 would be nice. But we don't have the time. We'll come back another time. Oh yeah, look, my health's full again. We said a tick. I mean, granted, it was only 3 health we were down, but I think you're right. Oh my goodness! And an archer? Jeez. I feel bad that we're taking out these tier 4s, but we're on a deadline. We gotta clear these guys out. We can't run back and grind. Like, oh man, if the raid window didn't close in an hour, and we didn't have 2 shacks we need to break into. Game, stop that. That's me forced looking one direction. Very obnoxious. Well, I get some of the glands to make demon orbs pretty fast. Demon orbs are great. However, to make demon orbs, one requires a tier 3 alchemist, and thus are actually pretty bad. Orbs really should be from like any alchemist, not just tier 3s. Maybe they are any alchemist, but you still need an alchemist. You can't do it on your own. You can't make demon orbs. Can't make any orbs for that matter. Except water orbs. I think you can make water orbs on your own. But we don't have an alchemist at base, so unfortunately, nothing we can do.
I never wanted to be here.
Smelter. Also, when we're level 30, we can go and get ourselves a tier 2 Wheel of Pain, which would be really nice. Because then we can go ahead and grab more thralls in one go. We don't have to do them one at a time like we're currently doing. Granted, we could have more than one thrall wheel, but man, look at these dancers. If only.
I never wanted to be here.
Yeah, look at that. It does heal us. Wow, I did not know. It's awesome. We'll grab these. Oh my goodness, more thick hide. Nice. We don't have to stitch it together. I like it. Alright. Get in there, buddy.
You picked the wrong fight.
Oh my god. Oh, I hurt so much on my soul hurts so much. A tier 4 alchemist, a tier 4 archer, and a tier 4 fighter. Holy moly. Granted, the tier 4 fighters, fighter and archer weren't like, you know, top tier guys. Sure, fine. They weren't like the best because they're like bottom tier 4s. Yes, they're tier 4, but no, they're pretty bad. Oh, cooked human flesh. Here, you can eat this. Enjoy. Like, sure, fine, whatever. But, oh my goodness, a tier 4 alchemist tries we're talking about alchemists? I swear. Holy moly. That's fine, we'll come back here later. We don't have time. I need your experience. And I need your brimstone. I gotta get up and go. We've got an hour and 2 minutes to finish this. We gotta move. That's why you farm sorcerers for Obelisk early and buy workers. Yeah. Well, now it's a thing again. That's right, they brought that back. It was removed for a bit. They removed the Obelisk stuff. And the news patch? No, they brought it back. They brought it back. They removed it, and then they brought it back. So, I don't know. The whole Obelisk thing, in that you can, like, just buy top tier weapons and brawls, really on the fence about it. I feel as though it's a little too cheaty still, because you get so much steel from it, too. It's a recurring event. Yeah, it's circling around. Not really something we're focusing on in this playthrough, at least. But it feels a little cheaty. I'm still on the fence about my opinion of it. It's good. Because, you know, if you get your whole base completely annihilated, it greatly decreases the amount of time it takes to get yourself back up and running. Because you have to keep in mind, Conan Exiles is a PvP game where people blow up each other's bases, but it takes so much longer to recover from being raided than it does in pretty much any other game of the genre, right? And it takes so much longer to, like, recover. And so having something like that that helps speed you up is really nice. You know, in essentially no time flat with just basic stone weapons, you can go ahead and take out a couple of sorcerers, grab their skulls, turn their skulls in, and bish bash bosh, you've got yourself steel tools and legendary weapons and a fighter thrall. Yeah. Yeah, if you're a solo, it can take days to recover from being raided. Yeah. Meanwhile, if you play like a game like Rust, for example, one big play and you're back in business, right? It takes, you know, 3-4 hours to grind out a base as a solo, right? Something like. I've never actually played Rust. I've seen some content of it, though. But it seems like it doesn't take nearly as long as it does for Conan. Ow. Maybe Ark, Survival Evolved, is similar in terms of amount of time it takes, but I don't know. Need a level. We just need one more level. We're going to focus on getting this coal here on our way. You've actually only ever played PvE. Might do some PvP playthrough soon. I think PvP is a lot of fun. It is very stressful the first time you play it, so just be aware of that. But being able to, like, you know, jump into people's bases and steal stuff from, like, abandoned or, like, hollowed out bases is really, really cool. All right, we're going to go do some raiding today. If we can level up one more level and not die within that time. Because remember, this is an Ironman playthrough. If we die, we're dead. Which is why when Allie was chatting in chat, I'm like, whoa. Yes, we'll be nice. We'll chat, of course, but I want to avoid interactions as much as I can, at least until we're level 60. We're gonna do some basic little baby sandstone raids. As a sandstone base owner ourselves, we'll do a little couple of baby sandstone raids. And then we'll go ahead and we'll continue to level up and expand and move along and whatnot. But how about this guy drop? Anything good? Just taxidermy stuff. But yeah, until we're level 60 and we have some decent armor, I really don't want to interact with players if I can help it. Not, at least not directly. Because a player will be able to 1 to 2 shot us with our current armor setup and health. Depending on what their build is.
Pokey, pokey, mate. To the empty abodes.
Okay. Down you go. There's a chest over here. Hey, I'll take that. Weird, these cannibals have actual proper meat. Oh, and a dance. I'll take that. Actually, no, I've got a better skin. What am I talking about? Well, we'll take the horns. You never know when you need some horns, yeah? How's it going, Layman? How are you doing today? Hey, new to this? Ironman an option in this game? No, self-imposed. Yeah, as Carcinogen said. Self-imposed. If we die, we scrap our character. And it takes a long time to level up a character in this game. First things levels, you always level up to 60 before you build anything. Yeah, that's what we did in our last playthrough. The last playthrough I did was a dungeon run where we went and did all of the dungeons for the dungeon journey, which was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. All those are now up on... All those episodes are now up on YouTube. But this time we're playing a Ironman no encumbrance run. So it's an Ironman no strength, no expertise run. If we survive long enough, and we don't die, and we end up getting to higher levels here, I want to go and start doing some of the open dungeons. Not the closed dungeons, like the open world bosses. You know, like the big tarantulas, the rot branch, the frost temple, because that didn't apparently count as a dungeon. And we farmed it like crazy by just running past all the enemies in our last playthrough, and doing things like that. So that's our objective. But first and foremost is we got to survive. The advantage, the reason for this is because I usually play a strength encumbrance build with like some vitality and grit. Like that's usually what I end up playing. Let's go to the brimstone over here. Go get this brimstone too and try and just level off of some brimstone. So we're trying to skip XP grinding if we can help it, but we can't help it right now. We have to do quick XP grinding. We're gonna do quick level grinding right now. Because if we're gonna raid our 2 targets that we found from scouting earlier today, we gotta get to level 30 so we can actually make explosives. We can't do explosive arrows, but we can do explosives. Let's get up and go. Used to level to 60 in 30 minutes, but they nerfed it. Yeah, they nerfed it like crazy. Because it comes down to harvesting things, right? So it's harvesting, crafting, killing. Those are the things that give you experience. Harvesting, crafting, killing. And also you get a tiny bit of experience for staying alive, you know, for just being logged in, right? And so what you used to be able to do is you could just, on PvP servers, it was super easy. You would literally just run up, grab a whole bunch of black ice, and be done, because the harvest rate was 4x. So it was so fast. Alright, well I guess we're not getting any brimstone with this. Can I make a pick? Missing branches. Branches here, okay. Another thing is we're not allowed to loot and scoot. If we want to collect stuff, I tried to tell him to go and attack the crocodile, but instead I looted. We do what we can. But I'm not allowed to take stuff out of chests until I've killed the enemies that are attacking us. I'm not allowed to harvest resources unless we're done killing the enemies that are attacking us. Makes it so we have to stay on top of it, yeah? Yeah, you just need the chili recipe and a hardened steel pick. Yeah. Super quick, super easy. Alright, we don't have any iron on us, so we're just going to use this stone pick here to go grab brimstone. It'll slow down our level rate because, again, it's harvesting, crafting, and killing. Harvesting, crafting, slaying that gives you XP, which means the more items you harvest, it's by item. Each 1 unit of wood equals X amount of XP. Each 1 unit of coal equals X amount of XP. So back in the day, when it was 4 times harvest rate, so you would like pick up 1 rock, but you'd actually pick up 4, you would level 4 times the speed. But no longer. They've now nerfed it to 2x. So literally halved the rate in which you could level from harvesting. Quite brutal. Dancers. Fighters. Nothing we want. Either way, we have to go and clear them. And we need to do it for levels anyway, so that's fine. No. You've got no chance, mate. Hammer back. Knock him down. I will take these. Encumbrance is starting to become problematic. Oh, her foot. There we go. Let's take that gem. I don't think we're going to be doing anything with the purge, but we can turn gems into gold, and gold is useful because we can grind the gold up into a chemical base, which is what we care about. Well, clear out these spiders. Harvest up all the goods inside. Get him, boy. Alright, good boy. Carry that for me. Got 2 of those. I don't know if I need 2, but we'll do what we can. Another one? Yeah. Have to kill it before we can harvest. We're almost leveled. We're just grabbing this brimstone. I mean, we do need brimstone for stuff anyway, like getting it for steel, getting it for explosives. We need it regardless. But right now, the main goal is just grabbing this. Oh my goodness, it's so dark in here. There we go, now I can see. It's just for the levels. Just for the harvesting levels. We're almost level 30. There we go. That's our level. We're out of here. Let's go, buddy. We are gone. Purge Defender journey unlocked. I do not care. We gotta go. We've got 51 minutes until the raid window ends. We gotta go. If we're gonna be raiding, we gotta move. Bud? Oh, there you are. Where'd he go? There he is. Okay. Joel, I've got you here. Can I give you anything else that's heavy? Perfect. Bring down my weight out of heavy encumbrance to medium encumbrance. It's better. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to go pick up the bearer thrall over here soon. Alright, let's head home. Yeah, something I'd really like to see them do on PvP servers, you know, beyond the fix all the bugs and exploits and deal with cheaters and hackers and whatnot, right? Beyond all that, what I would really like to see them do on PvP servers is actually have server wipes. Decrease the number of overall servers. We have to clear these guys or else they'll be attacking our buddy here while we're swimming. But yeah, decrease the overall number of servers, forcing more players onto a smaller set of servers because the population is too spread out. The player population is too spread out, at least for PvP servers. I think it is also for PvE, but PvE is different. Like, you need like a lot of space to build in PvE. But for PvP servers, there's like 5 people playing on this server, 7 on that server, 2 on this server, 1 on that server, right? And then there's like 1 or 2 servers that have a lot of people on them. And that's kind of it. So like decrease the number of servers and then implement server wipes where everything gets completely wiped clean. Maybe let people keep their knowledge and keep their level, right? Maybe they're still level 60. Maybe they still have all the knowledges they acquired, right? So you don't have to go and, like, farm fragments of power and the like. But, like, wipe all building structures, wipe all armor, weapons, brawls. Be good. Spread out's a good thing for solos? Yeah, for solo we want to be spread out, but... You know, sometimes we want a bit of a chaotic server. Or, like, more servers to choose from that can be chaotic, right? Alright, let's get going. Right, first things first. Level this up for fast healing, which is the only option, because the other options are bad. Next, we need to go and grab ourselves some knowledges, like this one, that one. I want to grab others, but hold on, let's finish getting the important ones first, before we grab all the nice-to-haves. Oh, it's 35! Oh, okay, never mind. Alright, we're not raiding today. we can't get 5 levels in an hour. It's not gonna happen. Not with the gear that we have. That's not happening. Alright, it's fine. We got everything we need to be able to do that another time. Hey, you know what? It means we can go get ourselves some star metal, right? Forgot what level we needed. That's fine. This is our build box. Nothing in here that we have right now is for building things. Well, now I feel super silly that we went and we killed off those guys, eh? You thought it was 35 but didn't want to say anything? You're so confident? I was so confident! It's fine. So it goes. So it goes. I'll take this. You take that. Take this. Hey, at least, if anything, it made us blitz to... It made me blitz all the way up to steel. So now we can start producing steel. Oops, that's not what I wanted to put in there. Okay. Go ahead and start making some steel. Take the bricks, shove them in here. The stone, we can put the extra stone in there. You can work on that after. But yeah, we can. Hey, you know what? We get to upgrade to steel. That's fine. Fine by me. We'll get that done regardless. I'll drop you off in here. Got some armor pieces and the like. Then another chest piece, or another chest to put stuff into, huh? Which means we need you. And... Is that all the reinforcements I have? That's not good. Geez, is that all the reinforcements I've got? That's very bad. Alright, we're gonna need to grab a little bit of this iron back. We need some more. Harvesting lotus with sickles is really good XP. And aloe isn't bad. True. The only thing is that, you know, there's only enough black lotus per run to get, like, maybe 2 levels. And then you have to wait 15 minutes for it to respawn. It's good, but you're better off, like, other locations. Doing, like, a circuit up here. Doing a circuit up here, then coming down here, and then doing a circuit, doing this here. And if you actually did a circuit where you went all the way up, and grabbed that, and came back down, that would probably work better. But that sounds like it's dangerous. That's traveling along a lot of territory, and potentially having us walk in front of other players. That's not what we want to do right now. Move in guard. This is a weird one. See how it says too close to a thrall? Yeah, it's because we're inside, but look at how close we can get these thralls. Is that new? Does anyone know? It's wildly close. I'm like jamming these thralls together. Feels too close for comfort, you know? Alright. Steel. Well, in that case, let's take a look at our other knowledges, since we can't do raiding today. Let's see. What other knowledges do we want? We definitely need the press. I definitely want to go and grab these. Okay, we need a little bit more for the Tanner and the Potion Master. That's okay. Those are less important right now. Carpentry and master armor and blacksmith's more important. We might play with some tier 3 foundations, but not yet at least. There are ways to do it. Anyways, they gave in. That's really good. So I'm glad they gave in, letting us actually put them closer, because it was really obnoxious where they had to be 2 squares away. So if you put one in the center of this square, the next one would be over here. You couldn't put one in between. Making it as close as it is like, that's actually really wild how close you could put them together. I was expecting them to maybe like give up and have it be 1 square away, but maybe it would become a bigger problem with the new settlement setup that's going to be coming out here. All right, what do we need to do to upgrade our blacksmith? Because then that makes everything cheaper for all of our tools. Stone. I require stone. Oh no, we have iron reinforcement. No, we've got no more. We have 0 iron reinforcements. All 11 of them in here. How many reinforcements do we need? 100 reinforcements for this? Good gracious. Okay, let's go do an iron run while we wait around, yeah? It's gonna take some time. Yeah, because that iron's done. We need to go get that going. We can wait for 30 steel, and we can make a basic steel pick, though. Before you could place one, then move them with follow and stop following, then place the second one. Yeah, there was that option. The other option was you could build them on top of each other. So you could put one here, build a wall, build a ceiling, put another one directly on top, and then destroy the wall and the ceiling, and they would fall right on top of each other. And they would have the same return point as one another. That's another way to do it. All right, where's my steel? I just need 30 steel. We can make ourselves a steel pick, and that at least will let us gather more steel. Let's drop this thing. We don't need it. Let us gather more steel at the, or more iron when we go and hit an iron node, which will be better for us. Again, that'll also help us level faster, so that's good. We need shaped wood for this, right? No, we need leather for it. What? A fancy leather hilt? Alright, we got plenty of leather. We can do it. There we go. And after that, keep at it. They couldn't stop us from doing it, so they just gave up on it. I wonder what the original thought process was for why they wouldn't let you put thralls so close together. I wonder what the original, like, no, we can't let you do that because of blank. I'm curious what that reason was. Come on, give me the pick. Alright, now we're talking. We've entered the Steel Age. Here we go. Alright, doggo, let's go. Now we need to get you some more food while we're out and about. I will also take our cool new truncheon that we found. And binding? And binding that we found. From the Sorcerer Pack. Good. But yeah, we got blend. We have so much demon blood. I don't know what to do with it all. We've got over 200. I'm sorry. We had a stack more than I thought. Whoops. Let's see. Anything else I want to take with me when we go? Yeah, I dropped that cleaver somewhere. Where did I put that? Oh, I put it in here. Eventually, we're gonna have this like organized. Also, definitely don't leave those in there. Put them in the build box. Last thing we want to do is not know where those are. And off we go. Nicely done. Alright. Let's go ahead and chop this up and give him some meats. You think the number of thralls that will attack a given point because of the attack radius. Ah, okay. but just to avoid clutter issues. Does that make sense? Drop that. Don't need the head. Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll grab a whole bunch of iron while we're here. Stalling for those iron reinforcements so we can start upgrading. And then, we need to get a lot more stone too. Our stone's actually really low as well. We want to get a bunch of stone as well. But getting a better getting a better blacksmith and getting a better smelter is going to be really, really critical for us. Those two together are going to be grand. We need to get more bricks so we can go ahead and expand the new base. Our new base is too tiny. It must be expanded so then we can actually move into it. Right now we're still in our little shed, which is getting a little cramped. I would like some more space to stretch my legs. Don't know if you've experienced it yet, but thralls that are killed can be revived. They get a re-health bar? Yeah, so when I first played, when the Age of War Chapter 4 came out with the down but not out system, we lost 2 thralls to the down but not out system not working. The thrall just died. It just died. I was like, oh, that's fine. Let's see how this works. Dead. Well, never mind. But this playthrough, near the end of Age of War Chapter 4, we have had it working. So it's been good. I don't know if it works with pets, though. I hope it does. Dodge. Get him! Jumps through him. Where'd that guy die? Where did he go? Wait, what? Alright, well, he's part of the floor now. Hopefully that bug gets fixed at some point. Ooh, very nice. Yeah, I'll take everything. Take this, we'll turn that into steel. It does work on pets too? Excellent. Ooh, very nice. Bag of coins. Excellent. We'll be using that for our alchemical base. So that's good. Just what we need. Gold and silver. Because we'll be dealing with alchemical stuff soon here. We're not far out from needing it. Oh. What? What sorcery is this? Alright, well, there you go. As you were. Rest in pieces, literally. Good gracious. Ah, big boy, we need you over here. Oh, now. Buddy? Where'd our doggo go? Oh, I need him to use my pack mule. Where'd he go? Is it settings? No, it's not settings. It's in followers. Show where he is on the map. What? Get over here. Food. He must have bit in when he went to go bite that last guy we were fighting. fell off the cliff, I guess. Dude, I need you to carry this stuff. You see how heavy this is? I need help. Help me. Oh, there he is. He teleported to us finally. Carry that, thanks. You can go pick up the rest of the iron. Come on, man. Alright. Get the rest of the iron. Then we'll go ahead and get as many rocks as we can if we still have durability on this thing. And storage space on our big guy's back. And then we'll go and drop this off. We'll get a bunch of stone and a bunch of iron set up. We'll be able to go and get the rest of our steel set online. Good. We need to look at getting better armor, though. We're still dealing with light armor, which is just... We need to swap out from that. It's not doing us any justice at this point. I mean, granted, it does still let us carry a little more, but now we have the armor reduction kits. And with those kits, greatly reduces the amount of encumbrance that we have to deal with just from the armor. So we can go for better armor. The thing is, I don't remember what's good ranger armor, good dexterity build armor. Mostly because we play almost exclusively strength builds, usually. The Terranian set's something we can do, because the Terranian set, light set is at least dex. It's going to have about the same amount of defense as what we're currently wearing, which is not really the goal. We need something a little sturdier. I know there's like a late game one that we could get that's made out of all the chitin, the chitin. That's pretty good. It's heavy armor. But that requires us to be like level 50 to unlock. I have to pick something else in the meantime. With restrictions, it's hard to say. If you want the bonus, then it's the Pictish Brave. No, we don't have access to that. We don't have access to the Pictish Brave. Racking my brain. We still got some carrying capacity left. And so, we will continue to mine. Try to make this just one round. One trip. And on the bright side, we are still gaining some levels while we're doing this. Not as fast as we could by slaying, but, you know, it's still good. Still good XP. Still won't get us the 5 levels we need in the next 10 minutes to be able to go and do the raid. The raid window ends in 30, but we still need time to get over there and explore and whatnot, so it's just not going to happen. We do not have the time. That's good enough. Let's get going back. But it is definitely something I still want them to add. You know, they've updated the UI and everything, which is nice. You know, an updated UI is pretty. But what we need is when you click on things, right? Like, for example, when I click on a weapon, ore mining, 1 health. Actually, ore mining's new. Refilling, those are actually new. This must have been in the last one. Butchering, yeah. But it says, like, what it is, gives all that info, right? It doesn't do that for armor. That's the real problem. It should do that for armor, but it doesn't. Come here, buddy. Good doggo. Yeah, so for example, when we look at a weapon, right? Let's say we go and we take a look at just a generic weapon here. It tells us, not that if it's a dex, it doesn't tell us it's a dex weapon. Who knows if it's a dex weapon? I could never guess. This is a dex weapon. Something that's more in that like vein would be like the spears and polearms and whatnot. It's like, oh, a crystal spear. Well, it does 14 damage. Is it a strength weapon? Is it a dex weapon? I don't know. There's no way to tell. There's no way to tell. But there's info space here. You can still put more info in. Same thing for armor value. Whatever bonus it does, right? Like, I see zero reason why that's not a thing. It just makes no sense to me as to why that's not an available option to have visible for players. So you don't have to just know or have to open up a wiki or anything like that. It'd be really nice to just look and it shows you. So I'm hoping that'll get added eventually. I thought it was going to be added with the newest update, but you have to Google it or make it to know. I know, and it's what's so obnoxious. It shouldn't be required. Ah, yes. As a game developer, as a game designer, I feel as though it's best only if my players can truly play all aspects of the game by using a wiki. I don't want to give them any information now. Right? That doesn't make any sense. Said only a few developers ever. Right? Like, the only ones I can think of is, like, Paradox with the Crusader Kings games. Here's a tutorial. It's going to teach you 1/3 of the game. Good luck. The rest of the pull down tabs, the rest of the events that happen, the rest of the event log stuff that occurs, you'll figure it out, I'm sure. You didn't? You made a mistake because of that? You ended up losing a war? Well, that's unfortunate. You know, it's one of those things like, come on. Remember, just because someone's playing a video game doesn't mean that they're the smartest tool in the shed, nor that they want to go and read an essay to find out what's best to play and do. They want a little hand-holding. There's a mod, but no mods on official. Yeah, see, that's the thing. If there's a mod for a quality of life thing, I see zero reason as to why the developers don't just essentially steal the mod. Ideally, they give the modder some sort of compensation, right? Because the modder put in, like, work and effort and, like, fix their mistakes and stuff. But legally, they could just steal it if they wanted to. It's a mod on their game. The creator doesn't have any legal right to it, technically, right? So the developer could just look at the mod, download the mod, look at the mod, then incorporate it into the game. They can do that legally, right? It's not ethically or morally the right thing to do, but they could do it. You know, so like, I would love to see an update or something where they just do a bunch of QA stuff, or QoL stuff rather. It's an easy one, and you get more mats. The better journey. Yeah. We'll do that. We just don't have the space. It takes the better bench takes up so much space. Same thing with this guy here. That's why we need to move to the new base ASAP. It just takes up so much space. They're huge. All right, so we need more wood. We got plenty of stone and steel working. We got plenty of iron rolling in the background. It is time for us to go and grab ourselves some wood. And with this wood, we shall thrive. Oh, before we go do that, what am I doing? We need a steel hatchet. There's no reason to do this with an iron one. That would be crazy. Waste of potential materials. Oh. Do that in there. Where'd that steel pick go that was broken? There it is. Or the iron pick, rather. Leave it in here. It's cheaper. Are you doing black ice or hardened brick? Neither. We are doing insulated wood and stone brick. We're doing tier 2, not tier 3. So I want to start working on the build now, not later. So we're just going to do tier 2. It's also faster and easier to rebuild if we get raided. It does require, you know, a similar amount of material to raid. This is what we're going to be building out there. So we're just going to be doing tier 2. Yeah, I'm a fan of tier 2. Tier 2 is pretty good. Never seen anyone do tier 2 in PvP? Really? I'm a fan of tier 2. Ever since the tier 2 health buff, it's actually not that bad. It's not perfect. It's not ideal, but it is pretty cheap. All tier 2 insulated wood, all tier 2 insulated wood stuff just requires, hello, it requires wood, bark, iron. That's it. It requires wood, bark, and iron. That is all you need. Oh my goodness, you decided to come after me after all. Huh, sir? After running away from me? Silly crocodile. You take wood, you put it in a dryer, you dry it with bark, you take iron, you smelt it, you make them into iron reinforcements, you build up all you want. It's just really cheap and fast and easy. It makes it really simple to rebuild if you end up getting raided. Especially if you design your base in a way where there's not like a bajillion walls or like heavily honeycombed. Essentially, if you make a really noob style base, it's really easy to rebuild it. And you can do it with basic materials. Right? I can use stone tools. No spiced food, no armor. I can go ahead and patch up my house, right? That is the reasoning for it. Since we're not going to be playing often enough to be able to defend ourselves against an active raid, I don't see a reason to go and deal with high tier stuff. Because what'll end up happening is it's like, Zeldor is only playing on weekends. Well, so I jumped on Saturday and played on Saturday, jumped on Sunday, played on Sunday. Monday, we got raided, but they didn't have enough material to actually break through it because it's tier 3. Well, they farmed up, they came back on Tuesday, came back on Wednesday, came back on Thursday, they finished the raid on Thursday, all my stuff's gone. So it doesn't matter how big of a honeycomb I have, they've got 5 days to raid us because of the stream schedule that we have. Doing tier 3, we did do back when I was streaming Monday through Friday Conan, but we haven't done that in a bit now. We've been mostly just playing Conan on weekends. So it really kind of depends on what your objectives are. Because if someone has infinite time and thus will be able to raid you regardless, save my time and my effort, right? As long as we build our base in a way that ensures that they're not going to blow up our crafting stations or destroy our foundations, we're fine. That's all we care about. If they don't destroy our foundations or our crafting stations, it's okay. It means that I do need to get better about not putting my boxes right next to the crafting stations they're associated with, which is what I usually do from when we're, you know, back in the old days when we used to play a whole week at a time of Conan. But it'll get better. So I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll have, with this build, because it's going to be a center tower with 4 side towers, is what I kind of want to do. So I'm thinking is we have the center tower be all of the crafting stations and everything, and then the side towers be split into maybe thrall, or like companion on one side, so like one's companions, one's sorcerers, one's loot, and one's bedchamber, or something like that. Just leave boxes unlocked. No, I still want them to have to go ahead and break the boxes to get the loot. I don't want them to just break one wall and take all of our stuff. Oh, that's too easy. No, I don't want to do that. Because then we, if there's like a person who's brand new at the game, like, we want to make ourselves easy enough to raid for the really hardcore players, but hard enough to raid to be a bit of an obnoxious thing for new players, right? We need to walk a fine line. There's a very fine line we need to walk. Very fine line. That way new players don't worry about us, and pro players will easily break through as they would anyway, and then they still have to spend their explosives to go and get our garbage. And so we will definitely want to put down a bunch of like spare decoy chests, just, you know, so if we do get raided and they end up raiding us and break all of our chests, they hopefully burn a bunch of bombs. Yeah, no, if I wasn't going to have the chests in a separate location to the crafting stations, then yes, just leaving them open would make more sense. I don't want to do that. Can't make it that easy. And this this playthrough, the whole goal of this playthrough is to try and challenge my standard style of play, right? That's a big goal. Even solo, if you make it a goal, you can get 500 dragon powder a day. Oh yeah, exactly. It's not hard to get. It's the reason why I really want to see Funcom increase the what I want to see Funcom do. This is a lot of stuff I want to see Funcom do with this game that I think would really fix the PvP aspect of it. But one of the things I'd like to see them do is put a block cap down. Each individual player can only place X number of placeable objects in the world. I personally don't know what that X number needs to be. I don't know what that should be. But there should be a cap. That'll help with lag. It'll also make it so that, you know, honeycombing to high heaven isn't a thing you can do anymore. And then drastically decrease the rate at which people can get Demon Blood. Knock Demon Blood down to like 1/10 of the harvest rate. Oh, you go and you kill the big giant snake, you get 25 bombs worth of dragon powder, or of Demon Blood. 25! But by reducing the number of, you know, walls and floors and foundations and whatnot people can place, hopefully there's a balance somewhere in there. Again, I don't know what that would be, but I think that would be nice. Because then you don't have to see these huge, just truly uncromly sized buildings that just take up a real eyesore and just tank the performance of the server, you know? There's a real pain when you're like, ah, yes, someone has built on the aqueduct, and we have to run past the aqueduct to get where we're going. Here we go, lag time. It'd be nice to see that change. It does take a very long time to craft a bomb now. Yeah, the crafting time has definitely increased, which is nice, but if you craft, I don't know, 200 on top of a vault, right out in your little raid base, if you have a raid base around a vault, right outside their base, and you craft them all and shove them in the vault prior to raid window, it doesn't really matter how long it takes for the craft time of the bomb, right? It doesn't really matter. It is nice that they've decreased, or that they've increased the time, like I do agree, but it didn't really solve that issue, you know? Let's keep going vitality. We need more health. I think we're going to max out vitality next, just for survivability reasons. I think instead making it harder to make them is more important. Making it a rarer resource. Although, they would have to change what's required to make corrupted stone, if that was the case. Because otherwise, making like map rooms and the like would be such a nuisance with the Demon Blood decrease. What else is Demon Blood used on? What else do you use Demon Blood for, other than explosives and sorcery level and map rooms? Anything else it's used for? Blanking on that, to be honest. Use a light source. Can do. Light source used. Hooray! Okay. Let's see here. It's for you. They did make Demon Blood more rare and crystal harder, and less of it. True, they did the whole crystal. We literally just talked about the whole crystal thing. Very, very true. Yeah, I think that was a good call. But yeah, you can still get so much dragon powder, even with that. They made it harder to get, but they didn't make it... They made it harder to get, but there's still ways to get it relatively easily with sorcery, for example. So it's harder, yes, but... I mean, you know, when you have a clan of 5, 10, you know, individuals, it's not that hard. That's enough steel for today. Get back on brick production. Iron going, spare steel. Chuck this in here too, just so we don't have to think about it. Go ahead and give you those. Leave the steel fire in here for now. Oh, when you use the spell, the amount of crystal isn't bonus to like with a pick. True, it isn't bonus like with a pick, but you can still reach more. You know, it's decreased, but it's not like you use the spell and you only get 100 crystal or 200 crystal or even one stack of crystal, 1,000 crystal. When you go to Hanuman's Grotto and you use the that spell, you still get 2 to 3 stacks of crystal. You do that every 15 minutes, you'll be fine. I'm sure. So it's, you know, they made it harder, sure, but not that much. One cave used to get 40,000 crystal with a pick. With the spell, you get 20,000. Okay, scratch that. 20 stacks of crystal. That's still an insane amount. It's still an absolutely ridiculous amount. Even if it was, and that would be one trip to Hanuman's Grotto, 20,000 crystal. Let's say 50 crystal per bomb. It's not, it's 37. We'll say 50 crystal per bomb. That'd be 2 per 100. So that'd be 4 per 200. Right? So that would mean you could make 400 explosives with one trip to Hanuman's Grotto, assuming you were using 50 crystals per bomb. I'm just saying that's not like much of a difference, not much of a challenge there, right? Like it's still a lot. There's still a lot. But yeah, because of the way that they've made it where it's harder to like gather stuff, it takes longer to gather things. The only player it really hurts are solos or small clans. It doesn't hurt big clans. Big clans can still sink in the time or have a lot of people to do it. So it doesn't really fix the problem with the PvP servers. Because the PvP servers, the biggest issue right now is clans. The clan's the big issue. Well, you know, the biggest issue is cheaters, but a clan of 10, which takes up 1/4 of the entire server's population, playable open slots for the server, you know, makes things tough. Who knows? We'll see what ends up happening. I'm hoping that'll get changed. I'm hoping some changes will happen as we move along. But we'll see. Let's put a chest in here, actually. That way we don't have to actually have him carry it every time. We can just jam a chest down here. Grab a chest, storage, it's a chest. Bam. Lock it and dump those in here. Now we can have him just follow us for adventures. Nice. I am really interested to see how PvP servers are going to adapt to the new settlement setup. I'm really curious to see what they're going to do, because you can't make like hyper cramped bases like you used to if you want to have thralls on stations. Because, you know, they're like those some bases which are like what, a 3x3x2 and has literally every single bench in it, crammed in a crevice in the jungle. I'm curious to see how that's going to be affected. Because you used to just, you know, jam them on the bench and it didn't matter if they were, you know, hanging out in thin air or whatever. Very, very, very curious to see. Oh, let's go ahead and let's get a thrall. Let's get thralls going. Let's grab our tier 4. They're definitely done cooking. There we are. Take a look. You used to be in a clan of like 13-ish. You'd have to rotate people waiting in party every so often. Yeah, no kidding, because you're capped out at 10 per server. 13 people in the clan? Jeez. It's just such an issue. Server caps should be up to to 80 individuals. I want 100 because it looks nice and pretty. But it should be up to 80 people. Let's go thralling. Let's go check a couple of spaces down here, see if we can go find some thralls that are useful. Smelter thrall is kind of what we're looking for right now. See what we can find. But yeah, with the settlement system, they're gonna have to increase the efficiency of the game, right? In one way or another to avoid lag. So if they increase the efficiency, decrease the number of blocks each player is allowed to place, aggregate those numbers for clans, right? If it's 10,000 blocks allowed, then it's 20,000 for 2, or 30,000 for 3, or 100,000 for a full clan of 10. Blacksmith 2, not looking for.
Curse you!
Whoop. Oh my goodness, that kick. Whoa! I just came in here and just bit him in the toes. But like doing all that kind of stuff would decrease the fish, nice. Decrease the strain on the servers, and then ideally they're able to then go ahead and increase the number of players on a server. That'd be awesome. Pipe dream for sure. Probably never gonna happen, I imagine, but the fact that it's doable on private servers, there are private servers out there that have like 80 or 100, or I think I saw 120 slot server once. The fact that those exist means it's doable, Totally doable. All right, let's take a look up here and see if maybe we can get that bearer thrall. Do you think a block limit per clan makes sense? 10,000 per clan, regardless of size? Maybe. I was thinking not regardless of size, because if it was regardless per size, then it would be... If you had 40 solos on a server, all of them make their own clan, and now you have 4 million block limit, I imagine that would cause the server to go crazy. If they all decide to do that, and if there's ever a server with 40 solos, what? But hey, how's it going, Wandering Sky? How are you doing? How have you been? After our little break from playing some games. Feel that? I don't know if I'd want it, like, regardless of clan size. Whoa, my goodness, where did you come from? We gotta be careful again. If we die, that's it. Oh, Kudu, please don't do it. Would you, like, nudge her instead? Or, oh, yeah, go for the bow person. That'd be great. Ooh, nice. A gem. Excellent. This building size for solos is a disadvantage. No, you make it fair if it's 10,000 blocks per individual. If you're in a clan, you aggregate them. So if you and I were in a clan of 2, together we can place 20. That's it. So it all comes down to like individuals. Or just a clan or individual can only place 25,000 blocks. That is it. Regardless. Regardless of clan, regardless of in or out of a clan, solo or not. Alright? The aggregation makes bigger clans have an advantage. Well, yeah, they would need to, unless we changed the way bombs worked. Unless we increase the health of buildings, decrease the ease of getting dragon blood or demon blood, decrease the blast radius. That would be a bad move. I don't think that would make sense. Decrease the blast radius for explosives is a bad idea. Enclosed map rooms, teleporters, etc. Yeah, again, the thing is I'm saying is I'm not too sure exactly how to do the block limit, but there should be some level of limit on placing things in the world. I mean, how many times have you guys seen me in like doing these Conan Exiles playthroughs in which we go to the waterfall by the savannah, and we lag so hard we can't even climb the mountain. Oh man, when all three of them are stacked like this is just too dangerous. Oh, I'd like to take the cook if we could. But we're here for the backpack man. Oh, it's a bear with 3, huge. It's huge. Luckily, the bear has got an axe, which means it's a little bit slower to recover to come and attack us. It's got really long attack patterns. Okay, that one should bleed out. Or she wants to be frenzied. Alright, just the cook. Whoop. She should bleed out.
You picked the wrong camp, mate.
There we go. Swap over. Alright. Alright, a lot of struggles, but we got him. Back up. Getting dangerous with low stamina here. But yeah, I'm not too sure exactly how it needs to be implemented to be perfectly balanced, since I don't play in clans. But there definitely needs to be some sort of change to it for the PvP scene. The PvP servers are just so stifled. You get one big clan here of, like, 5+ individuals. They end up taking, the eye that never closes, the keyhole, the aqueduct, or the docks. Become more or less invincible on the server. And just bully other players that are trying to start up. And World PvP grinds to a halt, because all World PvP ends up being is those guys just bogarting map rooms. And obelisk locations. Hey, this guy teleported into an obelisk. Well, we killed him while he's still zoning in and loading in, which probably should be something too. That might be something to do. I haven't thought of this before until now. What if, after using a map room and you spawn in an obelisk, you are immune to all damage for 5 seconds? You can still gather corruption by standing next to the obelisk, but you're immune to all actual damage for 5 seconds. Wrong building, gotta go over here. That would work. Because right now it's, you pop into an obelisk and you end up getting like half of your health is gone, or you are just dead. Man, gotta love that that one bug. It's so good, it's too good. Oh, we're gonna put this guy on there, it's gonna take 45 minutes for us to get this bear thrall. Oh, wait a second, never mind. It's one of the bugs I'm happy to have. I don't have any problems with this bug. Oh my goodness, look at that look at that pack size, it's amazing. You get invulnerability for 3 seconds, you think? Really? The trick is when the 3 seconds starts? Is it really? I don't actually know. Locksmith, maybe. I personally don't know. I've died loading into an obelisk too often. So I don't know. Maybe the load time being 5 seconds is enough for us to take us out. Maybe we'll make it longer. Because it would discourage people, like, puppy guarding those places. Especially if you went crazy and made it a 10-second immunity. Imagine a 10-second immunity. But that's unfair, because that means that if someone zones in and someone's walking by, they'll get hit. When do you walk by an obelisk other than to pick it up for the first time? It means that if someone's going to try and puppy guard an obelisk, you're just in trouble. Maybe something like that would work. Just need a faster PC or a faster internet connection. Because when we're playing on servers that aren't nearby and we're stretching our ping to the max, we had the same problem. All right, have we gotten enough stone yet? We need more brick. Where's my brick? Need more brick. I don't know. I really, really like this game, and I want more things to be done to help facilitate PvP servers, because PvP servers are just, they could be so much fuller. There could be so much more stuff going on. There could be more people playing. You know? Oh, that's right. We put everything. I was like, where are all my things? That's right. We put them in a box over there. Let's grab what we can, bring that on over, and expand. People can lag out the obelisk load by building right next to it, too. Really shouldn't be building by obelisks, ideally. Maybe they need a bigger no-build zone. I don't know, I just want to see more people playing this game in PvP. And the problem is that, you know, there are a lot of... It's surprising how many new players jump into Conan Exiles and play on PvP servers. There's a lot of them. There is actually a lot. The real problem is the retention rate. So they'll join, they'll play, and then they get, like, they get their base decimated in an unbelievably one-sided fight, and quit. You know, like, that's why that's one of the main reasons why I want server wipes. Wipe the server. Originally, I wanted it every single chapter. That was my hope, is that there'd be a, like, if they wiped the server every single chapter. But now chapters aren't every 3 months. They're not every quarter anymore. That's unfortunate. Might have worked before, though. Yeah, the first time they get raided, they give up and play PvE. Yeah. And it's the reason... I just want more people to play PvP. I want more people on the PvP servers. I want more action. I want more chatting. Because it's, you know, it's not all... everything I've said is not all the main problem. The biggest problem on PvP servers, the #1 glaring issue on PvP servers is cheaters. That's the actual, like, true root cause issue, like, across the board on PvP servers, is cheaters. That's the main issue. Right? You don't need skill if you make yourself invincible. You don't need skill if you have infinite stamina. You don't need skill if I could poke my shack at this range, right? Or poke through my shack at this range. You don't need and it ends up being a real problem. That's the real problem. We just need to do some scouting as well. We just have to just wait on more stone being produced. And I need to get more... Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and let's build some more furnaces inside. Let's go and move our stone production inside the new base. There's no reason for us to leave it here. Just pick up the whole thing. We'll just, we'll slow walk over. It's fine. Oh my goodness, I forgot. You have this wobble swimming animation when you're over encumbered. That's funny. Swim for my life. Meshers, yeah, meshers, unraidable bases, sky bases. Just getting rid of all of that stuff would, in and of itself, I imagine, almost, not quite, but almost double the amount of PvP active players. I imagine the PvP servers would gain about, you know, 80%, 75, 80% of the volume of players back, strictly from that. Strictly from just removing the ability of cheaters to do cheatery things. I'm done waiting, everyone. I'm done waiting. It is stone making time. Stone making time. We'll grab a lot more stone. We'll just do 4 for right now. That means we can go ahead and get these guys going. We need to grab more stone if we're gonna do this. Yeah, it's stone time. Let's get this going. I'm done waiting. The only times you've gotten under the mesh was to raid cheaters. Well, yeah, that's the problem is, if you want to you know, beat them, you either have to give up and let them raid you at their leisure because they're invincible, or you have to sink to their level to go get rid of them. Luckily, thankfully, thank goodness, cheaters usually have 0 skill and 0 patience and 0 manners, and maybe even 0 hygiene, for all we know, right? Because they're super sweaty players. That if you end up raiding them, they usually just rage quit. If you end up actually beating them in a fight, even when they have cheats on, they usually just rage quit. They just, you know... So luckily, most cheaters are toddlers. They just have temper tantrums. So thank goodness for that. There are some cheaters that aren't, but luckily most of them are. Thank goodness. Because that means that, yeah, people that do know the exploits and are able to do that, you can have, like, a hero show up on a server, gather all the things required, like all the explosives required, have the skill to actually fight them, like, 5v1 because the cheaters have no skill, blow up their base, and then the cheaters leave, and they're just gone. You don't have to deal with them anymore. It's great. Unfortunately, those heroes are few and far between, but, you know. Yeah, cheating and still losing is the best. It's so funny to watch a cheater still lose. It's so funny. Oh, we should have brought our doggo with us so I could carry more. Let's go grab our doggo for this stone run here. We're not just going to do a quick run here for stone. I want to get, like, a bunch of stone, because brick is just what we're struggling with right now. If we can get plenty of brick, we can finish this build, expand the walls by 1, start looking at getting the foundation set up for the other towers, start getting some real progress here, move our entire base from here to there, you know, be living in a bigger, swankier pad, you know? What I'd like to do. But it is really funny that that is the case. Yeah, I hope, like, if they did... Okay, question, actually, Glocksmith. Can they still make sky bases, or are sky bases fixed? Because I thought sky bases were fixed with the new, like, stability check stuff that happened, like, a couple of chapters ago. But I do remember someone mentioning that they weren't fixed. Do you know? Are people still able to make sky bases? Because I would love it if they can't. Because if they can't make sky bases, if they just end up being, like, their bases aren't untouchable, then then any player can raid them, and it's just easier to kick them off the server by getting them to have a tantrum. Yeah, it's fixed? Oh, thank goodness. Okay. So then, yeah, now just undermeshing. If they can figure out undermeshing and stop undermeshing from being a thing, which honestly, I don't know exactly how it works code-wise, like how they... Wait, why do we not have this? That's weird. That wasn't by heaviest first. I don't know how the undermeshing coding process stuff's gonna work. But with undermeshing, if they just put in a code that, like, if player is under, again, I don't know exactly how it works, but it's not where they're supposed to be, teleport player to starting location in desert. Oh, that's a big scary boy up there. It's a shaleback, so he's not like the scariest of boys, but he is a big scary boy. I think we can take him. Oh yeah, we can easily take him. Oh, we didn't have to do anything. He took care of it for us. No, where am I gonna get demon blood? Demon blood's so hard to acquire. There we go. Bam. 82 demon blood. Easy peasy. Not a lot of rocks over here. Let's go over here and grab some more rocks. How's it going, Snow-A-Lot? Welcome back. Good to see you. Really, it can't be that hard to fix exploits. I mean, ideally, no, but we do know that, like, when they were messing with the stability stuff, they ended up having a massive issue. So, you know, they'll still cause problems, but if they can fix... Just fixing all of these exploits that the cheaters rely on to feel super safe and secure, that'll just remove a lot of these cheaters. It'll solve a lot of the problems, because then the players can at least fight back, right? That's the big thing. As long as the players can fight back, it's a something. Think you get more demon blood from the hatchet? No. You get more from the pick. You might get more from the pickaxe, but you get more from the pick than you do the hatchet. Yeah. Hey, how's it going, Left Hand Luke? How are you doing today? Hello. But yeah, the real sad thing is that a server could be, like, healthy and grand and everything's going great. And then... Ooh, uh-oh. Oh, I'm encumbered. No, don't jump over him! God, my goodness. The doggo, I swear. Oh my goodness, we're barely over encumbered too. Doggo's jumped over and now stuck underwater. There you go, he came back. Okay. There you go. I got distracted by that. What was I saying? Yeah, so you'll have like a really good, healthy server. Everything's great. Everything's grand. There's a bunch of explosions that are happening. Players have like created like clans. There's big wars going on. You know, different clans have different sides. Brand new players that join in, like, are actively recruited to join into the thing. And then a small group of, 1 to 10 cheaters show up, wipe the entire server, and then everyone just doesn't log onto the server for a handful of months. They just kill a server. And it really can only just be one cheater that does it too. It doesn't even require a full clan of them. One cheater could just kill a server. So if they can go and finish fixing those exploits, now that the sky bases aren't a thing, if they can fix the undermeshing, that's huge, because then all their bases are fair game. And so if a cheater comes onto a server and starts wiping clans, at least the clans can retaliate, yeah? Might depend on the thing you're getting from the demon blood. Might depend on the animal you're getting demon blood from, maybe. I need you to hold like the truly heavy stuff, buddy. I'll hold on to your meat. Don't you worry. You'll get this back when you're hungry. We're going whole hog on this stone run here. All the stone I can get. Yeah, there's still a lot of cheaters in Conan, unfortunately. I mean, our last playthrough ended up having a 1-month hiatus because of a cheater. I literally did what everyone else does. We got hit by a cheater, and I was like, I just can't. I can't bring myself to jump in and play again since the cheater might still be around. So I didn't play for a month and a half. Luckily we had most of the playthrough prepped, ready, and backlogs to go onto YouTube, but we didn't play for a month and a half between what was it, episode 12 and 13. There you go. You stopped playing because of Burnout, not cheaters? What was the Burnout? What was the Burnout that hit you? Is it just like the gameplay cycle in the link? You're just coming back after 8 months? Hey, yeah. Well, welcome. A lot has changed in 8 months. My goodness. This new fancy schmancy UI. Take out these crocodiles. We need to look at getting new weapons. This iron weapon is just, it's not carrying us much farther than we've done so far here. Like, we could really use a new one. Conan every day over a year? Yeah, okay, yeah, no, definitely that'll get Burnout. But having more content and more things to do, more interactions with players and the like would definitely help, I'd imagine, right? Like, if there was a PvP server, an official PvP server that didn't have any cheaters ever, and a lot of, like, quality of life stuff was added, probably go a little bit longer. Still probably get burned out eventually, but go a little bit longer. A year of every day, though, is actually, that's some serious commitment there. Locksmith, that's quite a lot. I couldn't do that. That's too much for me. More stone, we require more stone. Oh, let's go see who spawned over there. We should have a new option for thralls. Yeah, I think we're high enough level that we can get a new short sword. Our pick's nearly broken. We're gonna have to end it here. Okay. Weapons. Yeah, we can get a steel short sword. Bam. Nice. Is PvEC the way to go? I'm not sure. I've never played PvEC. Tier 1 smelter? I'd really like a higher tier smelter, honestly. Ugh! The kicks! Nothing. We'll take the feathers. Haven't been collecting feathers. Yeah, we'll take them. So it doesn't despawn this stuff. So if you leave it in the chest, it doesn't reset. Interesting. Okay. You think you? Oh my good gracious, jeez, Glocksmith. You think you have 7,000 hours in Conan Exiles? Oh, okay. I just recently, like last month, made it up and over 1,000. 7,000 hours. Holy moly, that's impressive. Yeah. Yeah, Burnout is a perfectly understandable state of being after having that many hours in this game. Holy moly. Jeez, Glocksmith. I am impressed. Oh, don't you? Okay, I was gonna say, don't you bite our doggo. That's a weird place for you to spawn, but hey, you know, I'll take it. Alright, you can hold on to your meat. Okay. Two for you. Two for you. Two for you. And one and change for you. Okay. Finally, we'll have plenty of stone now. Drop all this other stuff off. Right, you can't interact with the door when you have that out. Okay, where were we with this? Once we get this done, we'll have to look at it again and see if we do want to expand further or not. But I think this is as far as we're going to go. Outward on the first tower. Swimming animation, jeez, what are we doing? What are we doing? We're like a goofball. Alrighty. More iron. Into more reinforcements. We brought him with us. Wait, what? Oh, he's already active on it. I was like, wait a second. Why is he not doing anything? He is. He's busy. Yeah. Gonna waddle on back to base. Should have had him do this instead of me. That's okay. It's not a far swim. It's fine. What can you say? You were really into it for a long time? And no kidding. Now, Left Hand Luke, you're at 500 hours? Nice. 50% of what I'm at. Okay, let's waddle ourselves inside. Actually, we can leave this in here for now. Drop that. We get work on the wedges next, I guess. Oh, that's right. We just covered all the wedges. What? Oh. So, you're completely out of bricks. Oh, am I? Am I really out of bricks? You sure about that statement? That's the 101% encumbrance. It hurts me. It hurts me so. You're out of encumbrance space. What? Ow. Slightly over our max. Alright, let's finish this up. Rock out of the way. Get out of here, Rock. Trying to build. Hey, got us level, nice. Instantly put it in vitality. An extra 20 health. Wouldn't hurt. Oh, that rock's in the way too. And done. Oh, what? There we go. needed to reset there. There we go. Continuing around the circle. Well, they all need to face the same way. So we have the same pattern on the outside. Go. While you're at your level base, while you're at your level building, why not go full encumbrance? Ah, this is a very good question, because that is literally part of the challenge. It's literally part of the challenge. So we're doing an Ironman playthrough, in which, you know, if we die, we die, right? But the other thing is I'm usually always in full encumbrance. That's like, I have a looting problem, so I'm always in full encumbrance. And so this is a challenge to see if I can deal with this. This is an Ironman playthrough. If we die, we die. That's it. We start over, right? We're also playing with 0 points in strength and 0 points in expertise, because this gives carrying and this gives carrying. We can use carrying armor and other buffs, but it's still going to limit how much we can actually run around and carry. This also gives me the added push of having us go and focus on more of a dexterity build, which is something I never do, because I almost always do a strength build, because if you have more strength, you can carry more stuff. Also, most weapons in the game are strength weapons. Did I skip this corner? I guess I did, that's fine, I guess we can just round it. Huh. Odd. I thought I got this all. There we go. A stone. There we go. Alright. We're gonna have to go repair this. This pick's nearly broken. You're usually in full encumbrance to farm and carry bombs and stuff? Yeah, not exactly. We can always think about it later on if we want to make an exception for when we're raiding, but for now I don't want to. For now, I don't want that expectation, or that, like, thought of doing it, because this is pushing me to use thralls more, too, for carrying stuff, which is something I also never do. I never play the thralls. I mean, sure, we grab thralls for, like, crafting, but we never run around with thralls. So it's a good, it feels like a good push to get me to do some things that are atypical for me, yeah? Try something new for once. Darn it. Bam, let's drop that in there, because that was full before. Alright, we're going to have to wait until more stone's done, because we're still waiting on stone. But once we finish this cycle here... Once we finish this little section here, we're done. I will then go and be working with insulated wood. Oh, I was right, we did need that there. Alright. We'll switch over to insulated wood, and we'll start building up the rest of the house here. In the meantime, let's drop this off here. Grab this stuff and bring it back to the house. With you. Come on, buddy. You respect to structural integrity build, though? Ah, yes. No, I never respect structural integrity. Only full carrying. Only full carrying. Everything must be carried. Oh, loot. Another one of those rules that I've put in there, Snow a lot, is we're not allowed to loot and scoot. We can't grab loot while running through an encampment. If we're gonna grab loot, we have to kill the things that are attacking us first. That's also another issue I have. I'll just run past things and pick stuff up. We relied so heavily on that tactic in our last playthrough. Because in our last playthrough, we did a dungeon run playthrough, where we did the dungeon delving journey. Like, the whole focus was just working on the dungeon delving journey. Oh my goodness, it is actually over the stack. And so what we did is I just kept running circles through the Frost Temple up here. looting the chests, grabbing the hardened, the black ice, and then ignoring all the giants and like essentially never fighting them. We're not allowed to do that. Your final tier 3 build usually can't be built without the structural integrity. Oh, so you've got like a go-to kind of structure you go for. Nice. Dried fish. I don't really want it. We'll give it to little doggo here. He can eat it. All right, what's our next objective? We want to focus on while we're waiting, because we gotta wait. What can we build? Can I build anything new? We're at level 32. Make steel poniards so we can make steel punching daggers. Not exactly what I want to play with. Unlock alchemy. Yeah, we need a level to unlock this too. Jeez. There's not enough knowledge points to go around, I swear. We could do some scouting. Scouting is something we need to do. We haven't done a proper scout. We know people are online. No one's got a tier 3 altar, though, so we don't have a real inkling on like where to look quite yet. Yeah, if we can get ourselves to level 35 before the end of today, that'd be ideal, because then we can raid next time, which would be really good. So we probably need to do a scouting run here. Probably need to get you some proper armor, too. Ooh, let's go double check our thrall real quick. What's the timer on you? Let's go find out. He's done. Oh wait, there's no one in here. That's right. We got him in it had the warp speed event. That's right, that's right. We need to go grab a new one. We already checked over there, we didn't find one we were looking for. If we can get a smelter tier 2 or 3 or 4, that'd be great. Speed things up for us. How are we doing on iron reinforcements? Pretty good. I think what we're going to do is try and get our next thing built is the blacksmith so we can save our iron and make twice as much reinforcements. Just by getting that, that little break there. That little discount. We'd definitely be running. If we're going to be scouting, we should definitely take these with us. There potions or anything? Oh, we should take arrows and a bow. More healing stuff, too. Man, I really need to organize this. Our chests are just a mess. Grab you, grab you, grab you. Okay. I think that's that. What we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break here. We're going to get up, go to the restroom, grab some more tea, and we'll be back in just a smidgen. And just like that, we're back. Hello and welcome back, everyone. Alright. We've got more tea. Got up and stretched. We're good to go. Let's go on a scout and run. We were waiting for things to be built. Let's get up and go. After we go and sort out our weapon. Our weapon's about to break. We have to fight and our weapon breaks, we're in trouble. Let's go take a look. Do we want to just grab the steel one? Need star metal for some of these upgraded here that we have, because we haven't learned anything. You'll probably just go get this steel short sword, yeah? Another option is we could always get the katana, but it would be iron, not steel. Not ideal. We get to steel punching daggers, javelins. Steel throwing axes is in 2 levels. We've already got a powerful Hyrcanian bow, so we're fine there. Just 2.5 levels out from you. I think we're just going to go with the short sword. Let's unlock that steel short sword with the last bit of knowledge points we have. Go ahead and make one of these bad boys. 33 damage. Compared to the 17 that our current one does. Oh my good gracious, that's insane. That's a big step up. Plus this blacksmith's going to give it an extra 1 damage, I think. It'll probably do 34 damage. That's a big increase right there. That is awesome. Armor-wise, maybe we look at armor before we leave too. As I was saying, we could go and with Cambodian armor is not too hard to get. I don't know what's good for. I know we can get this, which is light armor. It's a Turanian bandit stuff, which just gives us dexterity. Or steel. We're not really in a position to use steel for armor yet. Danier. Problem is I don't know what gives dex. We had some dex armor. It'd be really nice. Oh, let me take a look. We don't have the knowledge for it now, but oh, I thought we had the new armor level locked for us. Sand Raiders, yeah. Yeah, so I think this one is heavy archers. The Hurricanian Raider. Right, and we have a Hurricanian bow. Hurricanian. So I imagine this would be. But it's going to be heavy armor requiring heavy leathers and furs, which we just do not have right now. Oh, plus 2 damage. Nice. Huge upgrade from 17 to 35. Literally doubling the amount of damage we do. Same amount of armor pen, agility weapon. That's wild. We're going to be taking out enemies significantly faster now. Also, do we want to upgrade it further? We got the tinker table out. Tinker bench. Just really worried about armor. This stuff would be the same, but give us more dexterity damage. So I think more damage with dexterity weapons. So I think I'm going to change over from these guys to the other one. These are less conspicuous, mind you, because this is the basic stuff that everyone can make. But, you know, if we bite harder, right? Or maybe we just change a couple of them. Nah, we probably try and stay under the radar. Look the part. All right, we got our weapon. Let's go. Oh yeah, look at that weapon. It's looking good. Yes, it's a 2 instead of a 4. That's amazing. Alright, let's go and do some scouting here. Get the bow out as well. So we've already got the idea of these two we can do raiding. They're unknown names because of the fact that they use non-Roman characters, so we have no idea what they're saying. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a quick sweep up here. We're not going to go too deep in. We're going to do a quick sweep. We'll grab the recipe here. We'll scoot through here up to the barracks, maybe up to the Aloe Scar. Check up around there. Then loop back around. I don't want to go too far afield. I still want us to go and focus on building. It's just a quick detour. A lot of people build on this island with the horses, and a lot of people build in the East Barracks. So I want to check both of these locations real quick. One of the most important things we can do is get information as to where people are living nearby us. We don't really need to go on massive scouting missions across the entire map during this playthrough, since, again, we want to do everything we can to avoid putting ourselves in predicaments that, you know, spell imminent danger. Whenever we do the next playthrough with the settlements update, we can do scouting like that and be a little more, you know, throw caution to the wind, spend an hour and a half just running around the map, looking at things. But right now, I want to stay more or less within the zone of home. least until we're a higher level. When we hit 60, sure, I mean, the map's open at that point, but we're only 32. We're barely halfway. And of that, I think we're, what, a quarter of the total XP needed to level to 60? This looks empty. Trying up and around, but so far it doesn't look like anyone's built up here. That's good. Means a popular build spot that's next to us, no one's building at. That is what we call good news. If we can have this area around us be a little desolate, hopefully most of the players are up in like the highlands and the like. Most likely where they are. Yeah, this island is devoid of bases. Excellent. And we're looking for big bases. We're not looking for, like, little tiny bases. We're looking for, like, big clans and the like. People that would be a problem. If it's just one individual, I'm not too worried about it. It's a big clan. Oh. I spoke too soon! I spoke too soon! That's on me. That's my bad. Oh, it's the same clan. Okay. Oh, this is like a main base. Okay. Yes, this is the same clan as down here. Bankia. So it seems as though Bankia's been moving. They're moving around. Because this base here has some basic crafting stations, but I wouldn't say it's a full set. There's also no bedrolls in here. They've moved on, I think. Okay. We found more life. Oh, hang on a second. You're up too soon on the hunt. We found another one. Nope, same one, same clan. Weird that they're making these bases kind of all over the place. I wonder what that's about. There's even a person on a thrall wheel. So they didn't put enough food or anything on it for them. Alright, we can take a look at that. Might be worth cracking into. So we got breadcrumbs leading us from the entrance of the desert into the jungle of this clan. I want to go a little deeper in, to be honest. The jungle's a real pain to scout, though. People that are this far in usually will be using the jungle obelisk as opposed to the sinkhole one. So they're not likely to go past us. Oh my goodness, who one-shot him now? Look. Wham! I'll be taking that recipe, thank you. Also, coming here and scouting in the jungle during night was not a good idea. Can't see a thing! Can't even see my fingers in front of my face. Are there any journeys that are worth this working on right now? Pull up Dismantler, maybe. Start working on that when we get back to base. We can do that. Up and around here. No one's inside this tree, right? No. You've seen it a couple times. Alright, let's get up to the barracks. See what they got. Here are the snakes that always drop one demon blood. Just one. Only one. The slithering beach. The beach! It's alive! So far, it looks like this is open. It looks like the East Barracks is open. We won't know for sure until we get closer and we see underneath, but at very least from here, looks like it. Shooting through. Don't mind me, imps. Running by. Nope. No, it's not. It's not empty. It's them! Okay, so we found them. Here we go. We found their main base. Can it be daytime yet? Alright, it's almost daytime. The moon is setting. Once the moon sets, we'll be able to see what's going on with this base here. But yeah, so they've got bases kind of all over the place. Alright. Oh yeah, they built out like crazy. What's been raided, though, relatively recently, it looks like. There's damage everywhere. I don't know why there's damage on this side. You can only get in from one side. Yeah, it looks like it's gutted looking at the damage markers here, but it has been resealed. Oh, wait, hold on. No, it's just lighting. Yeah, so it looks like it's been resealed. If it has been blown up, it's been resealed. Which means there's quite likely still some goodies in here. This would not hurt for us to go and raid. Aim. Come on now. Game. Come on. Oh my good gracious, please. Let me up. I demand it. From over here. Nice. Unnecessarily difficult. Okay, so... Ooh, spikes. Or something. Wow. Don't mind if I do. I'll take those. I have to get up and out of here. That's the best way. This will be the best way. Alright, so yeah, up here is nothing for us. I mean, we got a bunch of oil, which is actually quite nice. Oh, game, this is going to be a real problem if we can't. If the game won't let us actually grab the walls, we're stuck down here. Which, I don't know how we want to rule that if that's the case. Because it's not... It's a game engine issue. Like, we get all the way up, and then it won't let us get up. It's not a skill issue, and it's not a maybe we try in the corner over here. It's not a skill issue, it's not us dying, but if we're just, like, stuck in here forever... That's right, everything's inverted, I hate that. There we go. Alright, managed to get ourselves out. I got worried for a moment there. I was like, what if we're actually stuck here forever? How are we gonna play this? I'll have to go up and around. A little obnoxious, that's how it works, but the game's always had that problem. When everything's climbable, not a lot is. Wall, it's nice and safe here. I don't take too much damage. Check out this building. What's this? Also check out the eye that never closes while we're over here. Clan name. Oh. Okay, so the clan name must have raided them. No reason to have a shack right there, otherwise. Okay. Let's go up this path. Check up here. So it looks like they resealed themselves in. Because there's doors on it. There are only 2 ways in. Both those doors are intact. So if we choose to have a raid target at some point during this playthrough, it would be the target. Inbound leopard. I'm very happy we upgraded our weapon before we came out here. There we go. We had to take it, hit it twice as many times. That would have been brutal. Thought about building bases here before. I think that was like a year ago when we were thinking about it. It's not a bad spot here. Kind of out of the way, not super easy to see. If you keep your base kind of on like the low end, you don't make it too tall. No one sees you unless they're actively looking for you in this zone. The only problem is anyone has the eye that never closes, and you're still going to be potentially running into other players. Check out over here. Alright, here it is. The eye that never closes. No one's home. Wild. Eye that never closes is open. Who would have thunk? Yeah, no ceiling base or anything in here. Wild. Don't tempt me. always wondered what it would be like to build in a base like that. Build a base in there. It's always filled. Alright, so that's more or less the end of our scout in this zone. We can go take a look at the canyon again. We were looking at that yesterday. Earlier today? Earlier today. We're looking at that last time we played. We found a house in there. So let's go see who's home. Because we were looking at it from above. Let's check it from below down here. It's walled in. Sandstone now. Who owns this? Unknown name. Okay. I think that's the same person that has the sandstones that we were looking at potentially breaking this guy up here. This was our original raid target for today. That was our original target, this little weird drop ceiling base. There's likely nothing in it, but maybe there's a body vault hidden in there. So if we took it down before the body vault vanished, end up getting some goodies. And the other one's right over there. This brings us full circle, though. Where else do we want to scout? So we've gone and done a scout here. We found exclusively one clan. 3 of their buildings. We didn't go deep. I'm sure there's someone over by the docks. Way too common. Maybe we circle back. Do some more building again. We did one good scouting pass. We now know that at least they're not active currently, the ones that are nearby us, and they're all of one clan as well. But they might not be active because they got raided, which again, it happens. People get raided and they quit. It happens. That might be the thing, is that they just like sealed up the base, then quit. But if they sealed up the base with a tier 3... It's not supposed to be rampaging up here. That means he got leashed up here. That means there's likely a player up here. He's not supposed to be rampaging up here. And since he's up here, that means they ran that way. This is normally down here, so it should be safe if we go this way. All right, we're gonna scoot. We're gonna scoot along. Yeah, he normally stands right there. But him being up there and being all aggressive and whatnot is... it's atypical behavior. I want to go scout up there. I'm also still worried about our level. I'm still worried about us just getting crushed. I'd like us to have more health and more grit first. We get ourselves in too much trouble here. Let's head on back. Let's head on back. We should have enough material now to go and build out the last bit of the base. And that would be nice. We can go build out the last bit of the base. We can start moving ourselves in there. Feel a little more secure in a tier 2 building. Again, we can think about doing tier 3 later, but I don't want to focus too hard on it. Right, that's an NPC. Got worried for a second there. Yeah, it's definitely an NPC. I second guessed myself. Like, is that a player? My sorcerer barely won. Oh, and then the other spider came by. He's got some good stuff on him. He's got a little beast. Oh my god, the fact we can take him out with 2 heavy swings is quite nice. A meaty mash. It's very meaty. I don't think there's anyone we want to grab from over here. Let's take a quick peek. Oh, spider. Oh, no you don't, Mr. Archer. Oh, thank goodness he bled out. Spider's got a big weapon, so he's just super slow. We can take him. There he goes. Sabatons and ooh. Take that treasure. Treasure can be turned into money. Blacksmith 2, Sorcerer 3. Sorcerer 3, we could take the Sorcerer 3. What else do we have over here? We have Zarus, Master of the Dead. A tier 4 sorcerer. Okay. We could try for that. Lag. Do not get caught.
Tell the others to go hang himself.
Oh. Go. What do we have here? Notes. Let's take the wrappings. Longsword, sure. It's the free weapon we can go ahead and give to a thrall. Yeah, we can get that sorcerer. That'd be quite nice. Make it easy if we want to go and start learning sorcery. Still need a dancer before we actually start playing with sorcery. The sorcery isn't exactly on the table right now. Oh, wow. I was gonna say, did I take him down with anyone else? Ah, tier 1 sorcerer. Okay. Oh! Uh-oh. Harmon. Gotta move. Hey, get out of here, Tarman. Okay. The truncheon sit. We'd be able to just take him out. Nope. His friend still wants to defend him. That's not good. Oh, thankfully he's using a cutlass and he's going all over the place. Come on. Doris, sit down. Doris, down. We got him. Just move him down here. Safety. Clear these guys. We don't want to fight on top of a... Oh, Tarman. Ooh, we definitely don't want to fight Tarman. Yeah, we don't want to fight on top of our unconscious friend here. Ooh, spicy eggs. What's that? Because they can take damage while they're unconscious. That's no good. Definitely no good. What do we have here? Archer. Hit me. Hook and archer. And a fighter. Okay, that's fine. Nothing we're looking for. We're just gonna run. We are out of here. Gotta run, gotta run. Get this the sorcerer on the wheel. Let's finish building that base. Very nice. This means we now have a tier 4 Tanner and a tier 4 Sorcerer. Both of them aren't like super useful thralls, but they're good. We'll take it. This, unfortunately, this Sorcerer's gonna have to work the old... fashion way? Wait, what? We shouldn't have gotten the bug twice. The bug usually just only works once. And we have to prime it again. Oh my goodness. Amazing. Alright, Sorcerer acquired. Unfortunately, super encumbered. Luckily, we're not far from home, so we'll get back in a second here. Get back in a jiffy. Alright, in the box you go. Nice. So now when we get the Sorcerer table online, well, we're hanging out in style. Sorcery stuff done with ease. Another free truncheon and rawhide bindings. That's amazing. That's a really good bit of loot there. Eight. You gave me only 8 notes. Oh my goodness. The burlap sack gave us some pretty good stuff. The leather one, which is tier 2, gave us 8 notes, also known as fiber. Jeez. Go ahead and we'll scrap it. Yeah, 2 plant fiber each. 16 total plant fiber. Amazing. Okay, drop all this. Potions and food. We'll drop that there. Actually, I only have spicy food, right? Yeah. Leave the spicy food in here. Doesn't give us any bonuses or anything, so that's fine. Brimstone. Okay. Have anything to build chest? Nope. Anything prepped we want to bring with us? Bunch of iron. The iron. With the reinforcements that are made. Ideally, we no longer make iron reinforcements this way. Ideally. We want to make it with the upgraded blacksmith. Because then it's 50% the cost. Alright. Nearly 1,000 brick. Huge. Alright. So we hung out long enough to be able to get that online. I left my construction hammer! Oh my goodness, what a dingus. I'm really enjoying the quick stacking ability, but, whoops. Whoopsies. My bad. Where's that hammer? One hammer. Bow. Arrows. And hammer. Alright, there we go. Try it again. Perfect. Ah, yes, green. I got tired of waiting. We needed more forges. It needed to get done sooner. The sooner we have this base, the sooner we can set up everything. It's taking too long. Alright. We'll start off by getting the blacksmith online. Nice. Now we can go ahead and make these at half the cost. Big. Very, very big. We'll go ahead and drop these off in here for now. Arrows. So I'm not over encumbered. Alright, let's go finish this up. Make sure we have them looking the same way, so we keep the same pattern. Go. Alright, done. At least for now, until we go and we build out the side towers. Nice. Now, I just need iron reinforcements and insulated wood. Do the rest. Let's start off with the entrance here. I may put stairs down so we can get back up. Alright, let's grab some iron. Grab some iron and get to work. Iron. All of this iron. Give it to you to carry. Also, we'll even take a stack of this here, too. Bring that with us as well. Follow along. Get it in there. Once we move everything out, we'll probably move the door so it's centered again. Oh. Anybody want to come in? Grab me these. Flat iron to flat reinforcements. You are no longer on brick duty. You are on ironstone. On it. We're gonna have to go get ourselves some more stone here. We need more coal too. Okay. I'm doing the stone run, coal run. 32. Hmm. Yeah, we should probably learn fences at some point too. That's gonna be useful. Only costs 1, so we can do that. I think that's it on things we need to learn right now. Oh yeah, the ballista's a thing. We should totally play with the ballista. We've not done that yet. Alright, Doggo, we are going to do some more stone hunting. Hunt for some more stones. We need to go get those furnaces rolling. Keep them on churning. Fight him. Man, he just bled out. It's fine. Alright, let's get ourselves some more stone. Get those furnaces rolling. Because we're going to need the stone for a little bit of the, a few of the crafting stations. So we still want to go ahead and do a bunch of stone. One of the crafting stations we actually need them for is in fact the improved furnace, which requires 50 bricks each. So we need to get more stone to make more bricks so we can go ahead and make better furnaces to smelt bricks. And iron and stuff, but kind of a funny circle. We need bricks to make more bricks. Why is this constantly changing from what I have it set to? I don't know what's causing it. But it should stay as heaviest first. And loot in our inventory. And yet, it doesn't. Also, we get some more bark while we're out. A little on the low side. Gracious game. Game, turn us around. Man, if that happens when we're getting attacked, that'd be so scary. We're stuck looking one direction, get attacked from the side or the back. Oh, I took all my insulated wood with me. Whoops, that was supposed to be dropped off. Well, this run won't be quite as long as I was expecting. That's okay. I really want to do more scouting. I'm very, very curious where everyone else on the server is. Definitely need to check the volcano because it's a popular place. But there's the what are the snow canyons called? I'm trying to remember what it's called. But this one up here, I want to check up there because there used to be a tier 3 altar. Alright, stone, stone, stone. Let's go. And more bark. Oh, all that stone over there. Perfect. Don't have to worry about around here yet. Weird that these shalebacks are so far away from the water. Wow, are they aggressive? Jeez, we're not even close to them. Alright, they're just normal ones. I got nervous they might be like the demon ones, but no, they're fine. It's wild that they're so aggressive. It's such a range. Most enemies don't even see you at that range. Alrighty. Go ahead and get some more stone. We're almost full in our pockets. I think there's only 1.5 inventory spots left on the doggo. Yeah, 1.5. Alright, he's full. We could do some more, like, juggling with his food and the like, but I don't see much of a reason for it. We just need to get back there and get these started as soon as we can. Uh-oh, sandstorm. All right, well, that's a good enough time for us to go. That's a good enough time for us to get up in that air. I'm pretty sure the sandstorm still hits us over here because we're getting the sandstorm dirt puff. We're running around here to get back to base. I think we have enough health to survive it now, being at 440. But I don't think we can survive a sandstorm while also being eaten from our toes to our head by an alligator. Or a crocodile or whatever it is. Okay. Oh my goodness, jeez. Just the glowing eyes in our dog just gets me every time. I'm not expecting him. Come on. Here he is. And he's also a big boy, too. He's by no means a little guy. Alright, let's go ahead and put this away. The box. It's being worked on. Sandstorm? You don't hear Darude? Oh, that's good. We were just far enough away not to hear it. Just far away. And now. You have to get your hearing aids out to hear at this range. Okay, so that'll be plenty of stone. Once that finishes, I think we'll be alright. I think I'd still want to go grab a coal run anyway. Make sure we have enough to get by. But I think that's enough stone for the moment. Okay, sandstorm's gone. Perfect. Or it's dissipating at this point. We still have some puffs. We're not in danger over here, so I think we're fine. We need to drop off. We need a lot more resin. Holy moly. Like a lot more. We'll give it an hour. We haven't really dropped off any new hides. Yeah. There's a little left. We'll take the stack of tar. It's no longer the build box. Use it for other things then. Is Druid Sandstorm even a relevant meme to the youths? Trademarked? Is it? I think it's, yeah. It's probably a dad meme by now, right? I mean, when did Druid Sandstorm come out? What year was that? That'll give you your answer right there. You'll be able to figure it out from when that was released, and if them whippersnappers they ever heard of it. Alright, inventory cleared. Doggo with us. Doggo with us. Alright. Let's get some repairs on our weapon for. Oh, there we go. Zoomed into the water. You get some steel repairs done on this first. Otherwise it's gonna break during our run. Also, Doggo, you don't need this much food, so we're gonna take all of this off of you. One full stack of savory flesh should be fine. Alright, off for a coal run. Ooh, actually, if we're gonna do a coal run, hold on. Let's grab the sorcery skulls that we have. We can drop those off over there. That would be beneficial. I know we have a handful of these skulls. 2. I believe our doggo will be fine out there. 4. Oh, geez, they want to get out there and say hi. We took care of it. Don't worry about it. Alright, only 4 skulls, though. I'm a little surprised we only had 4, but alright. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, if we drop those off, we can get some obelisks, get some extra steel and the like, maybe. Well, you better bite that crocodile if he bites you. Oh, they're both just looking at us longingly as we swim on into the sunset. Sandstorm, it was released in 1999, but it's like late aughts, early 10s as a meme. Well, then I guess it comes down to when you classify the youths. If you're talking about the youths being like, 14, 15, 16 years old, then, yeah, it's a dead meme. Because 2010 was 14 years ago. Yeah. That would be. Are you feeling old yet, Dalka? Are you feeling old yet? Kids no longer use the same slang that you grew up with? It's the sign of the times. No one says rad or gnarly or righteous or... what are some old ones? And this guy's using arrows and swords to fight rock noses. It's just... sad. Shush. You feeling it, Green? Can't keep up with the Zoomer slang to begin with. You fear that Jen... yeah, we'll see what ends up happening. We'll see what ends up happening. Well, I mean, the real thing is, it's not just the Zoomers, it's Gen Alpha now. Right? Gen A. Do so little damage to these rock noses with this weapon. I mean, still quite a lot because of the weapon that we've upgraded to, but... still. Yeah, it's gonna be wild to see Generation A's slang. Right? All of the iPad kid slang. It's gonna be interesting to see how that goes. Because every generation has just gotten... communication has gotten shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter, like the versions and style of it. Right? Anything that's like 4 syllables or larger has been shortened at this point, it seems. You know? It's gonna be interesting to see, like, Gen Alpha's gonna be like, oh, I'm sorry, that's a 2-syllable word. How about we try that again? Yeah, these guys only give us rock. Well, a little bit of coal. Yeah, we'll hold on to the rock. Why not? We'll end up picking up some of it. Merchant. Supplies for 20 obelisks. Bestmaster, I don't have anything for you. What do you trade? Oh, that's right, there's all this stuff. I forgot this is all new. $500 obelisks for the Tiger's Truncheon. And this guy's got the ones for 200 each. Okay. We can get a supply crate. Yeah, we got 20. And we got a bunch of chemical base too, which is nice. Buy a supply crate. We got seeds and tar. Not really all that helpful, unfortunately. 250 Highland berry seeds. Okay. Not really that helpful. Bummer. Alright, let's go ahead and harvest ourselves some coal. Getting real low. Throw it up here and we'll swing all the way around. Oh, did not want to climb, just wanted to jump. Oops, daisies. Alright. What, 1, 2, 3. I think we have 5 more nodes left remaining. Nab these bad boys. Head on back, make sure the furnaces are still cooking. I always forget about that note over there. Hmm. Oh no, Dalka, you're lost at the very entry level part of the slang. You're hosed. You're hosed. Well, since a lot of the slang comes from, it doesn't come from like popular people saying things, but rather from memes, right? If you don't know the context of the meme, you're not gonna be able to pick up the slang. The slang is coming from a different like source. In some, I don't exactly know how to like say, because it's not quite right. Because it's still, you know, pop culture in one way or another. But it's like one thing goes viral and then suddenly a slang thing comes off of it. So if you miss that one viral thing, there's no way you'll be able to pull context out of it. All right, that's all the coal here. Let's get up and go. And on back. As far as you can tell, it's already getting phased out. Cap and no cap. Yeah, that's... I'm not hearing it that often these days. That's true. Not hearing as often as I used to.
The cutlass was growing rusty.
Hello, sir. Have you met my dog?
You'll dance for me now or swing for me later.
Get him. Okay, I got him. Fine, buddy, I got him. Ooh. We'll hold on to that. We'll take that. We'll turn it into iron bars. Fine by me. Grab some water while we're here, as we're dehydrating like crazy. Heat up. You can grab some iron on the way, actually. There's no reason for us not to. It's right here. That guy's not going to pack down here to attack us. He never does. He just shouts at us. So we don't have to go out of our way to go and get him to kill him. Be allowed to go and harvest these. He's just asserting his dominance as man of the rock. Bird. Goes off. Last 3 nodes, and we head on home. One more node underneath. It was. Heading on home. Nice. Should be enough coal to keep us running for a while. Be good to go. Alright, so the base is, for the most part, set up. We're just gonna need to start moving things over. So we should probably expand... Well, we can expand the walls later. We don't have to do that right now. Let's at least move a couple of things in here that we want and need. Let's get, like, a campfire. Just get some boxes. A couple other things, maybe. And where's our big guy? I guess he's on the roof. No, he's not. Crocodile over there. Oh, there he is. He's on the box. Nice. These. Stone in here. Iron in here. You get a bit of coal. A bit of coal. Coal, and you get a bit of coal. More around. It's 4.5 hours. Darn near. Burn time, perfect. Hey, you stay in here, buddy. I'll move this, though. Leave them in there. Jump on back, empty out our inventory, and let's go and expand that base. Goes on me. Also, where did I put my hatchet? There it is. Okay. Bunch more insulated wood done. Iron for the reinforcements. Actually, should leave some in here so we can build and repair and maintain stuff. We'll take you guys. Access onto the queue. Just keep it rolling. Okay. Get across. Swap out inventory parts. Build the base out a little bit more. Iron reinforcements is the main clincher for us here. Better. There's more iron for your reinforcements. And speaking of, there's even more iron for your reinforcements. Oh, 1-to-1 reinforcement production is just so nice. I was supposed to leave the steel over there. Whoops. I don't need the shaped wood either with me now. Now that I think of it. Oh no, I still do. It's only the shaped wood and the bricks. Right? No, we finished. That's just insulated wood now. Alright. Let's get these bad boys placed. All the way around. I'm half tempted to just make this a fence here. Just fence out this section and not expand the base out. Or we expand the base out one more. One more further. And put fences around there. Which we could do. Might be done. New video generations taking a lifetime. Oh my goodness, yeah. You're encoding your new video that you're going to be uploading there, Green? Yeah, and encoding can take forever. Ooh. Ooh, don't fall now. Okay, nice. The last bit. There we go. We make 53 more with just this material. It's just so efficient. It's nuts. Material efficiency is just crazy. Health, please. Knowledges. 7 knowledge. Could go for the simple toolkit. That would be nice. Could be done faster, but oh, this is for the voiceover. Yeah, it does take time. It does take time to get the voiceover to run. Did I not learn fences? Here, journey fences. What's the picture for the video? Oh, okay. I think for the moment, let's actually not expand the base out. While we wait for more material for the base to be expanded, just go ahead and put a fence around here. Because now no one can get into the tower. Unless you use sorcery. The only way in is with sorcery now. Or, you know, blowing things up. So, someone could come by and blow that up. Oh my goodness, it's a robot! Be gone! Annihilate it. That's pretty good. Hey, Sra, how are you doing today? Vitals check, we're doing pretty good. I think we're alright. Food, water, everything's fine here. Knowledge, was there anything else knowledge we needed? We only have 5 more now. I've just bought that fencing. Butcher would be nice. Roofing would be nice too, actually. Let's go ahead and let's grab roofing. And yeah, let's go grab this for toolkits as well. That's really good. You have to wait till 26 for that. It's crazy. Better Twitch TV is not working for you much anymore? Really? The add-on isn't... the extension isn't working like it should? It's no good. Yeah, I think I do really want to expand this one more, but I think for right now, this setup's A-okay. And this way we just can start crafting. We'll want to go higher, of course. And again, we want more walls and the like. But the cool thing we can do is no one can get up from here. Only we can. Because even with our bare hands, we can just remove it, right? Place it back down later. No one else can get up here but us. Here's the start of our tower. Finally completed. Stage 1 tower. Looks more like a fort than a tower, to be honest. But yeah, so we're looking. So that's 1 story. So I'm looking at having 2, 3, maybe 4 stories. I'm thinking maybe we go 4 stories with this. And then I'm thinking once we have, okay, let's go back over here, just kind of so you can see what my vision is. We pick this back up, climb back up here. That back down, we climb up here. Okay. So I think we expand this one further and we'll go ahead and put the fence down. After that, once we do that, what we'll do is we'll be having right, like the next one here after this is 5 of these. All right, so if we, just for demonstration's sake, the next level will be like this, which means that we can actually have these centered for our doors in and out, right? If we go this far out. Actually means we need to go too far there, which might be too far. That's okay. We still get 3 on this side. So even if we don't do it that way, we still get this. No, we don't. They're offset. They are offset. Anyway, we go 1 further. Maybe 2. Hey, Blue Belt, how are you doing today? What we can do 1 or 2 further. But either way, we end up having 1... Hey, how's it going? We have a one round of these fences all the way around here. But then from the center, we have like another tower here. Maybe a half tower, like a half circle. Here, like here and there. So, but we're going to probably set them for cardinal directions. So I guess actually that would work out well because it's a flat one here. We can go this way. That way, and that way. Try cardinal direction them the best we can. Maybe half C's, so they end up being like a front port kind of setup. Because we are far enough away from the land to be able to do that. Granted, again, we can get trebuchet or something if people want to trebuchet us down. But I think it'd be really cool. It would make it really tough for people to bomb us. Especially if then we go and we make some outcroppings for some archers, right? So we have archers standing at different points around here, just shooting at people in the water. Trying to get too close. I think that'd be pretty cool. But I do want this wider. I don't think this is quite wide enough. I don't think it's quite wide enough. We can get... If we only have 1 of every crafting station and 1 of every, like maybe 2 furnaces, but 1 of every crafting station otherwise, then we're going to need 3 floors for all the crafting stations with their current size. If we expand twice, you might only need 2 floors. If we go ahead and we put all the sorcery in 1 tower, farming in another tower, boxes in a third tower than our bedroom in the fourth. We might only need to expand out once and only use 2 floors. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, come on. No one's going to raid you in the starting zone? No one would raid us in the starting zone. Of course not. What are you, crazy? Everyone in the starting zone. No one does such a thing. Starting a new run? Yeah, this is day 2, stream 3 of us doing a new run. It's an Ironman run. If we die, that's it. Die, that's it. But we're doing a challenge run. So Ironman, if we die, we die. And that's it. No encumbrance focused attributes, so no strength and no expertise. So that way it makes me play agility authority kind of builds, which I have been ignoring forever. We're not allowed to loot and scoot, so we have to kill the things that are by the boxes that we want to loot from. We can't just loot and run by. We have some nice restrictions on us to try and kick me out of my comfort zone. Yeah, this tower makes you feel claustrophobic. Yeah, we need a little more space. We're not looking for the optimal PvP build. We're looking for good enough, right? Will you be using hatchets? What do you mean by hatchets? Do you mean like the actual like hatchets? Stone hatchet for collecting wood? Do you mean like axes for combat? Do you mean throwing axes? We were playing with throwing axes for a little bit. We'll do that. If you die, then you quit the server? Yeah, exactly right. If we die, we delete our character. If we're killed offline, that doesn't count, though. Because, you know, there's not much you can do about that. It's only while we're playing. Only while we're playing. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Alright, so the next thing, while we're still letting this stuff smelt along... we need to start looking at new crafting stations. Because we want to put... essentially, we want to move all tier 2 crafting stations in here. We have enough to get by. So let's go ahead and delete these down. We can now convert... oh, it's iron, not iron reinforcements. What? It's like I looked at that earlier. That's fine. We can still do it. Put 3 down. Do we want 3? Maybe we only want 2. Now we probably need 3. We're going to want 1 for steel production. Alright, so... that half actually makes this nice and clean. So we'll put stone furthest away from the blacksmith. Please, first, please, thank you. With your bricks, there you go, you can hold on to your bricks. We'll put iron here. Actually going to take a chunk of this. And then steel will be in the far one. Closest here. Or I'll put steel. But we can just smelt this for now. That works. Oh, hatch doors for ceilings. You know, I didn't think about that. I was thinking of putting up a spiral staircase in the center. We could do hatches. This seems too harsh. Like bugging out with lagging or something. We did end up having an Ironman run end because of a bug. I think at this point we're skipping those. If we end up dying due to a bug, like a very clear one, right, or an issue with the server in that regard, we will not count it. Maybe we like throw out some gear or something to some sort of recompense for it, you know, some sort of penalty. But I think if that happens, we're just gonna keep on going. Yeah, like not catching all when you jump. I don't know. That one's gonna be really touch and go. It depends. The one that got us on our the last Ironman I remember happening with a bug ending was we were swimming around here in the frozen lake, looking at a whole bunch of vaults that were underwater. And what we did is we tried to climb up onto the ice going this way. And the moment you touch trying to grab the ice, you quote unquote fall, and you fall through the water straight to the bottom of the river, straight to the bottom of the lake, instantly to the bottom. So we drowned. So we ended up drowning. So that's how we did it last time. And that one was more of like, I knew that was the bug, I knew that was around, I knew that could have happened, and I did it anyway. So I felt like that was more on me. But if there's something I'm not prepared for, yeah. Alright, iron. Did we use all of our steel? Or do we have steel fire lying around still? We do still have a lot of steel fire lying around. Let's go ahead and grab this and use it. We'll bring it across the water. Still want to leave a lot of our stuff over here for the most part. Just because this is where all of our things are, and until we expand it to have a little more space, it's going to be kind of tough to fully move over, but... we'll get it sorted later. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the steel working on the steel one. Up the fence. Climb up. The fence back. Alright, and then you are a steel producer. Make 69 steel. Very nice. And then the rest of this iron here will slowly start working on reinforcing. It was a medium pop server when we first got on, but I think it's moved to a low pop server. Wow. We haven't run into a lot of individuals. We have seen people. We are playing on one of the popular servers, one of the regular go-tos, but as always with servers, they kind of like ebb and flow. We were talking about this earlier, in which like all it takes is one group of hackers to show up to make the server just die off. And you gotta wait like a month or two before it comes back. So I think we came in as it was dying off, because there's a lot of houses around here. There's a lot of destruction and mayhem that we've seen, a lot of raids that have occurred, but only a couple people. We need to go over here and look at this being a raid target instead. Kind of clean up that raid zone. And we also need to go and finish inspecting this. I don't know if you want to note or anything there, but this one is... just put scavenge on there. We need to scavenge this base here. Don't remember that many stars in the sky. Well, you got to get away from the lights of the cities if you want to see things like this. Oh, actually, there have been. I'm trying to remember. There was a time in. I can't remember the full story of it, but it was like sometime in 2000 or something. In LA, like Los Angeles, California. There was a power outage, and like people were freaking out. No, I think it was before the internet, so it had to have been like 80s or 90s or something. But like there was a power outage that happened, and so all the lights went out, and suddenly you could see the Milky Way above, and the populace that had like lived in Los Angeles their entire life, or like within the city themselves, were freaking out. What is that? Is it the apocalypse? And so they were like calling into the police. They're calling into emergency services, being like, something's gone horribly wrong. The world's ending. And it's like, no, that's what it's supposed to look like. You're just used to being in light pollution. I don't quite remember the whole story, though. Grab ourselves some more wood. We need more insulated wood here. Running over here, grabbing some more wood. Skyfall? Hmm? I do not know what you mean, Straw. it a story? Is it a person? Let's go ahead and let's grab ourselves some more wood here. Make sure we have this. Oh, wait, was that a double tree? What? Looked like that was 2 trees in one. Wild. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, you did it. Listen, I was here first. I'll have you know. That was my tree, and you walked into it, alright? Goodness. Wholly unnecessary. You did not need to do that. Short story by Isaac Asimov. Skyfall is about a planet that goes into an 8 sun eclipse and the effects of it. Wait, an 8 sun eclipse? Wait, what? 8 suns? That sounds insane. And probably like astronomically impossible. Science fiction? Okay. I'm just thinking, I'm like sitting here thinking like, I don't think there's any scientific way to have 8 suns in synchronous orbits so they don't just eat each other. I guess maybe if they started that way, maybe at the very, very beginning of the solar system that they're in. He was one of the notable writers in like the 40s to 90s. Oh, wow. Nope. Fully encumbered. Gotta head back. Drop the branches. We don't need them. I think you tried to listen to an audiobook of that and fell asleep. Oh, he was the one who coined the 3 laws of robotics. Wild. And then the term robotics. And the term robotics and other things. Really? Okay, that is wild. Put that off in here. Do we have any spare? I don't have much bark left here. But unfortunately, that's going to have to be a problem for another day. I'm going to have to go ahead and end it here. That steel. Alright. So we're in a pretty good spot here. At level 32, we just need to do a little bit more farming here to get the base a little bit wider. Mostly we just have to wait for things to be made. And reinforcements and the like. Insulated wood. But the brick is what we really, really need. So then we can go ahead and make more base blocks. And then we can go and build up a little bit wider. So that's what we're really waiting on, is the production of all the stone into brick, which is getting work done right now. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to end it here for today. We're going to end it here today. The different Star Trek Next Generation makes a lot of references to them. Ah, okay. Like Positronic Brain and the like. Interesting. iRobot is based on like 3 of his stories. Oh, I actually enjoyed that movie. I know it's a goofy movie. I actually enjoyed it. I know it's not a top tier movie, but I did enjoy iRobot. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end it here. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. We will keep your eyes peeled, keep your ears open, because tomorrow we'll be playing a filler game, not Conan Exiles. We'll be playing something else. Have a good morning, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. I will see you all next time. Take care. Bye-bye.